Hey guys, this is Apostle Eda. Thank you so much for joining us as Above So Below. We're talking about Mercury. Mercury as above so below. We're talking about that intellectual planet, that fast moving planet. This is happy hump day, so you know what I say. If you ain't happy hump till you get to that destination. You understand? I also want to say hello to each and every one of you guys. I forgot to put that in there. Also to all of my my Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, much to my family, to my Patreon family, to each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much. And I'm actually thank you so much for being patient with me. Working, trying to get stuff together. What's up there, Minister Mario, son of Ochosi? I want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys, because I really appreciate it. What's up there, Master Abel? All right, Chris from Philadelphia. My Sagittarius in the house. Let me talk to y'all on tonight. I'm glad this Bible study night so I can actually teach. I ain't got to preach, I ain't got to do it, and I want to teach. What's up there, Keish, my Scorpio? Thank you so much. What's up, Nancy Smith, Aries from Phoenix, Arizona? Thank you so much for being up. Karen O'Brien, come on up in the room, Gemini. Yes, baby. I appreciate you guys so very, very much. I hope you guys are actually learning and actually applying this stuff that I am giving out here, because let me tell y'all something. In just a little bit, we all gonna know who been studying, because a test gonna come. What's up? Say, get my notebook. Yes, sir. What's up, Erica County? What's up, my Sagittarius from South Carolina? We appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here with us on this Wednesday. This is what I call my Bible study night, and this is where I teach the most. Tonight, universal laws. This is really, really going to help many of you guys, especially if you have a Capricorn placement, a Saturn placement, Aquarius. Y'all going to really, really, and have a better understanding of how it applies in universal laws. What's up, Shamari, my Cancer from Chicago? What's up, Mama Susan? Gemini in the house. We got Janet Wise. What's up, baby? What's up, my Boaz? Yes, baby. Pisces in the house. Thank you so much for being with us, guys. Yes, what I like besides conjuring, well, more than conjuring, well, I actually don't like anything more than conjuring, but I love to study. I love to educate. I love to get educated. I love, they always tell me if you know better, you do better. So I intend to do better. So I'm always in the know. You understand? So I want to share something with you guys that I know that if you just apply, especially in this area of Capricorn, that a lot of things will change for you when those that'll be getting your candles for the new year, that energy that'll be that I will be working with, you will have a better understanding. When you're trying to elevate in life, you need to have a better understanding what energy is in operation and how it applies. What's up, Fiona, my Aquarius in the house? What's up, Monique 444, Cancer in the house? Let's say, no replay for me tonight. You made it. Hey, yeah, that fresh batch is always, in my opinion, some people say leftovers is good, but that ain't my thing. So you understand. But the one thing about the word of God, it never expires. All right, it's always fresh manna from heaven. We want to say to my Christian buddies, these are the cards that I read from. These are the 72 names of God, technology of the soul. Also, guys, I want to say hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. What's up, Natasha Foster? What's up, babe? I almost snuck in on me. I just looked up. What's up, my Aquarius from North Carolina? Now, a part of this is also for you that that are in my classes that are this is really gonna prompt many of you guys to really benefit from my class that I'll be teaching in the new year, and it will help you to understand why it is so costly to be really spiritual. And what's up, Unveiling and Taurus in the house? If you are really trying to be a professional at this, or you're trying to be, at the very least, you're trying to understand how magic and energy work, whether you're in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Palo, whether you are practicing OB, or whether you're Mystic, Ajay, Witch. Listen, I do a lot of work. I come against a lot of types of energies from different other practices. And let me tell y'all something. It is important to understand spirituality. What's up there? It's Danielle. What's up, Gregory? All right, Aquarius in the house from Alabama. All right. Oh, I missed my own son. Look at that. There go my Cancer son, Trey in the house. I really want y'all to really get this, especially for all of the people that want to elevate their status in relationship. Maybe you a side piece trying to become a wife. Maybe you are an employee trying to become a manager. Maybe you are somebody that just started out in hoodoo or voodoo and Santeria, and you're trying to elevate your status or be understand those in status positions. This is going to really help you to understand the duality of magic, and also for people to understand why. What's up there, Sister Brickhouse Sagittarius? To people to understand when you are asking for certain things, why certain things are a lot harder than others. It seems like certain things that you ask for, it takes more energy, more time, more dedication, and more commitment than others. And I'm going to explain something since this Bible study night, so I'm going to take my time because I really want y'all to get this, because even if you have Capricorn placement, or if you have Saturn placement, or if you're in your Saturn return, a lot of people do not benefit from the energy of Saturn because they lack the understanding. This is why they call Saturn Satan, the devil's planet, because they lack the understanding. And when you don't like structure in your life, you're never going to rise in status. I'm going to say this again. In order to build stairs, there must be structures. A lot of people talking about climbing the ladder of success. Well, in order for a ladder to be there, someone had to construct it, and they had to assimilate it in a way that allows you to elevate. A lot of times when it comes to manifestation, most people do not realize that practice magic, whether in any of the ATRs, that Saturn rules this plane. Saturn rules this plane. And that's why the energy is so heavy down here. So when your ancestors or other spirits from other dimensions come to this world, that's why it takes so much energy, because this energy is a lot slower. That's why we're able to have the manifestation on a physical level because of Saturn energy, okay? So when you're manifesting things, you need to understand what energy that you are really applying. This is why a lot of, even for us to operate in the flesh, that's why they say the flesh is basically the devil, because your physical flesh is really Saturn energy or carbon energy. You understand? Dark matter. Saturn is the color of black. Let's get with it, because it's Bible study night. So when you get in my classes, I don't want nobody lost. I don't want nobody dragging. I want you to actually be soaking it in and then applying and making things better for your life. Because tonight we're going to talk about elevating your status. What it takes. What's realistic, if this is something that you want to do in your life and you're tired of being at certain levels in your life, this is really going to help. If you're going to do conjure work, or you're going to do any type of spiritual working, and you're going to pay somebody, you will have a better understanding why that energy, why that particular working costs as much as it does, and how much energy that a person has to go into to raise your and elevate you in status. Now, if you at the bottom of the barrel, you already know. That's some heavy lifting. What's up there, Kiara Cloud? Pisces in the house. So let's get with it on tonight. Now, I'm going to be talking about tonight Solomon's seal root, which is ruled by Saturn, and also patchouli. These are some very good herbs and energies to work with if you are trying to elevate your status. I got my 7 Archangel incense burn. All right, there. What's up there? Pisces, reading and offering. Okay, Darius, I got you. Now, let's get with this, because this is going to be important. This Bible study night. Put my cards over here. Okay. All right. We're going to first start with Deuteronomy. Now, I don't have my beads on tonight, my Apollo beads, because I have them on this, I'm working with this deer's horn. So I'm working with the bone out of the head of a deer, because I'm fit to do some stuff, okay? So I got my Apollo beads over here on that. I've been working with that with, never mind. Anyway, but we're going to be starting with Deuteronomy 28:13. Elevating your status. It says, verse 13 says this, and the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail, and thou shalt be above only. Somebody say above only. And thou shalt not be beneath. If thou hearken. Now listen, a lot of time, what's up, Brother Johnny, my father of our church in the house? A lot of time when people read this scripture, they only read the part that they like. This is the only part that most people read. The Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail. They're going to read that part. Thou shalt be above only and not beneath. They'll read that part. The part that everybody leaves out that they're not telling you is that there's a condition how to stay on top. I'm going to say that again. Ha! If you ever been on top, however, or been on top. Anyway, you understand it take work, okay? These are the conditions. It says, if thou shalt hearken unto the commandments or the instructions of the Lord thy God, which I command thee this day, and to observe and to do them. Now, there are universal laws and concepts. What's up there, Karen Cartwright in the house? Thank you so much. That's a cancer from California. When it comes to people really trying to elevate their status, y'all got to know what it takes to be on top in life. Whether that's on a job, relationship, business, spirituality, when it comes to the ATRs, you got to understand that everybody is not going to do what it takes and follow the instruction that has been given to them so they can be the head and not the tail, above only and not beneath. This is why some people's life is like a seesaw. It's up and down, because that depending on how much they obey what the Spirit said versus how much they don't obey what the Spirit said. Now, in most of these beliefs, especially if you grew up in the Christian church, most of these people believe you can do whatever you want to and God's still gonna bless. You can defy him, disrespect him, and God gonna bless. You can make him shame, the angels shame, the ancestors shame, and God gonna bless. Huh? Most Christianity and these types of beliefs teach you that there's no responsibility on the individual soul. What's up there, Doretha Reason? All right there. I'm doing good. You finna find out how good I'm doing. Now, the reason why I want to talk about this is because when you're dealing with Capricorn energy, or you work, especially if you all in the Christian church that are working with olive oil. Olive oil, yes, has a sun element, but it also has a Saturn element. When you're dealing with Saturn energy, you need to understand Saturn is not like Jupiter. Y'all, we just left out of the season of Sagittarius. Sagittarian energy is a very generous energy. That's why they call it Zeus, the king of the gods. You understand? But Saturn do not operate like that. Saturn says, if you work hard, then you get rewarded. You understand? Let's follow this. Understand? If Saturn also rules over status, time, karma, order, structure, business, all this stuff that most of these people out here, whether they're in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Apollo, they be lying about they want status in life. Well, you got to go through brother Saturn. You're not going to get it. That's why God separate all these energies out here. And a lot of times when people saying they want to do better, they don't want to go through getting themselves in order. Because Saturn ain't going to let you just get status without being in order. You're not going to get status without any structure in your life. You understand? This is, and Saturn ain't in no rush. I'm going to say it again. Satan is not in a rush. And you gonna go by precepts upon precept. Either you gonna obey or you gonna be punished. And you gonna repeat your grade. You understand? For all of you that think that you're just gonna get out here because you got a gift, you got a talent, you just gonna rise in stat. No. You need to understand the placement of Saturn in your chart. You need to understand that energy. My son said, I got a hella Capricorn. Come on, place it. Yes, sir. Now, I need y'all to understand this, okay? Head and not the tail, above only and not beneath. My God said, as an Aquarius ruled by Saturn is hard. Good God, yeah. Tell me. Now, Because I ain't gonna let y'all just disrespect Saturn, okay? Because what y'all don't understand is when you allow Saturn to have his perfect work, you're going to be very efficient and proficient in your gift, talent, or ability. People that allow Saturn to work in their life and allow that process to take place, they are very, very good at what they do. And they are hard to beat. That's why they rise to the occasion. Because one thing about Saturn is not like Jupiter. Jupiter gonna promote you out just being gracious, giving you the benefit of the doubt. No, with Saturn, if you at the top, you earn that. If you're on level 15, you earn that. One thing about when you grow and you go through Saturn, whatever you got, you earned it. You understand? And what I tell y'all about that, if you earn something, somebody can't take it from you. Oh, come on here, somebody, huh? Yes, yes. Jupiter's wisdom is very different than Capricorn's wisdom. And Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Jupiter energy is fun-loving. You learn through experiences. Capricorn, you learn by them putting you through the process. Now, we got to understand that because we're talking about status. All of you that want to elevate in status. That's why some of y'all keep trying to do all this underhanded stuff and you ain't going nowhere because Saturn ain't going to allow it. It is the planet of discipline and hard work. That's facts because I have worked hard and disciplined for everything I know that's right. And Saturn is about punctuality. That's why Saturn rules over time. All of you that have time management issues, huh? He said get up early in the morning so you can get the worm. Not you. That's why you always hungry. And Saturn is not going to be merciful because Saturn believes in you paying your debt. Remember, Saturn also rules karma. So you're not going to, that energy is not going to feel sorry for you because you ain't got what you need. Because you out in the cold. Because Saturn is also about lessons. You still want to be the head and not the tail. I know the preacher make it sound so simple. Oh, I'm gonna be the head and not. No. That's a condition. That comes with condition. That comes with condition. And that does not mean that Saturn does not bless. That does not mean that Saturn does not promote. That doesn't mean that Saturn does not protect. Oh, it absolutely does. And we're going to talk about the power of Saturn on today. You understand? But let me go on. Then Matthew 23, verse 12. It says this. And whosoever shall exalt himself, in other words, whosoever shall try to cheat, shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. That's a promise, y'all. Let me explain something, y'all, about Saturn energy. All of y'all that worry about, oh, that person lied to get the job, or that person lied to get that man, or that person did this and that. Let me tell you about Saturn. Saturn don't care nothing about how you got in there. If you don't belong, you gonna get out. Huh? Saturn also rules confinement. You understand? Restriction. Some of y'all wonder, like, out of all the stuff that I'm doing, I'm constantly being retained. Saturn, Saturn is in my north node. I look at some of you guys that have this energy, and you're so busy worried about how it's disciplining you. You ain't looking at it as perfecting and advancing you and making sure that you actually can do the very things that you have said that you can do. Saturn sits here and says, for all of you that do not want to humble yourself and go through the process, you shall constantly find yourself abased. No matter what you do, how you cheat, how you con, you're going to always find yourself at the bottom. You're going to be beneath only and not above. All of you that humble yourself and say, you know what? Like Jesus said, nevertheless, let thy will be done. When you let Saturn come on and do what it does, and you humble yourself to them tests, and you learn what you need to learn, you shall be exalted. It is a promise. And let me explain something to y'all. When Saturn exalts a man or woman, can't no hoodoo, conjure, witchcraft, sorcery. When God get ready to exalt you, in due season because you went through your proper channels and passed your test, you're going to be promoted no matter, and you're going to rise in status no matter who like it. The reason why some of y'all got time worrying about who don't like you and who trying to stop you is because you don't understand the process of the energies that are at work in your life. When it is time for you to be promoted, can't no man get in the way of that energy. Did you hear me? Huh? When you pass your test, the teacher don't have to like you. Give me my papers. I'm going to say it again. The principal don't got to like you. If you pass the criteria, the reason why you care about who like you or dislike you, because you're looking for favor instead of trying to get your lesson. I'm going to say that again. I'm going to scoot my chair over here. I got rollers on my chair. You so busy, you want status, you want God to elevate you to a place where your enemies can't touch you. But God said the only way that you're going to be able to get above your enemies, I got to put you in the sparring ring, huh? Saturn ain't finna just give you power. Saturn gonna make you earn that power. Saturn not gonna just give you strength. He gonna make you earn that strength. You got to get under some pressure. See, Saturn don't believe in just giving you something just so you can have it. Saturn say, show me that you find you worthy. Some of y'all want to just walk up to Excalibur and pull it out the stone. You got to go through before you even get the opportunity to even try to pull it out the stone. You got to be found worthy to even have the attempt to see if you can pull Excalibur out the stone. Those that don't know what I'm talking about King Arthur. Huh? This is why I understand why a lot of y'all, you get in these other ATR and you think because you're in E5, Voodoo, Santeria, Kumin, this removes you away from this energy. These are universal laws. These are universal truths. It don't matter if you are magi. It don't matter if you're a mystic. It don't matter if you don't believe in any of that, huh? There's energies in every ATR that carry this Saturn energy. Every last entity in every ATR carries a form of Saturn energy. So it doesn't matter whether it's Kali Ma. It doesn't matter if it's Ezeli Dontor. You can call it what you will, but it's the black planet. That's why there's a dark aspect to every zodiac sign. Because Saturn gonna get some straightening. You're not gonna, if you want to elevate in status, y'all, there's no such thing as getting around the work. And all of this worrying about, let me tell you something. If you really understood that if I pass my test, I graduate. It's just that simple. I'm going to say that again. If I pass my test, I want more wisdom. Saturn says, okay, you can have it, but you're going to earn it. I want more knowledge. You can have it, but you're going to earn it. I want to be like Apostle Ely. Oh, you can have it, but you're going to earn it. Everybody want to talk about you got Elijah's anointing, Paul's anointing, Bartholomew anointing, you got Gregory's anointing, you got your grandma anointing, you got your granddaddy anointing. People, if Elisha had to go through, who are you? If the Messiah himself with the Spirit without measure had to go through, as an example that we give in Christianity. Like, I'm trying to still understand. Even dealing with Eligwa, Ishu, in order to become an Orisha, had to go through the process of Saturn. Even Jesus Christ of Nazareth had to humble himself under John the Baptist, his baptism, in order to fulfill the law. A lot of y'all think y'all can just elevate without going through these processes. Oh, we here to talk about the real talk. You want to be healed, or you just want God to heal you? Oh, that sounds so good. But if God heals you right now, you're not gonna change your behavior. But when Saturn heals you, you're not gonna return to your folly. See, one thing about Saturn, after you get going through, you're not returning. When Saturn, whatever you get out of Saturn, once you get the $1 million you ask for Saturn, I promise you, you're not fit to squander them $1 million. But if Jupiter gave you the $1 million, child, you'll blow it just like that. But Saturn, when you get money from Saturn's energy, oh yeah, you're going to earn that. Oh, you're going to earn that. You done saved up that $1 million. You done got in 4 car accidents for that $1 million. You done had 17 surgeries for that $1 million. You done lost 47 children for that $1 million. Oh, you just not going to spend that like that. Because ain't nothing for free in Saturn. So all of you that going out there talking about, I want to be the greatest singer. I want to be the greatest Polaro, Tata, Mambo, Hugon. I want to be the most powerful. It's fine, baby. Ask for what you want. But understand this, as you rise in status, that comes with a cost. And ain't nothing for free. So if you're not willing to work for it, Saturn going to get it one way or the other, because energy exchange. In order for you to get that power from Saturn, he got to take it from somewhere. Praise God. Then we're going to talk about Hebrews, the 11th chapter, verse 6. Lord, I want my wife back. Oh, Saturn will give you your wife back, but not without you learning your lesson why she left in the first place. Oh, Saturn will give you your job back, but until you learn why you lost it in the first place. Saturn ain't in no rush. You gonna learn what you did wrong and what you did right. So when you get into that position or that status again, you are maintained. You'll know how to act. You know what I'm saying? You'll know how to act. See, when Saturn get through, you learn how to act. When you get a real friend in your life, you're going to know how to treat them closer than a brother. You understand? When the next time you get a chance to get into their good graces, you ain't trying to go nowhere, They could throw an atomic bomb. They just got to blow you up because you ain't going nowhere. Oh, when Saturn get through, oh, you don't just be jumping around like that. No. Not with Saturn, no. Hebrew 11 and verse 6. It says this. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to God must first believe he is. What? He is able to do. See, Saturn, you just can't walk up. Oh, I want to win the lotto. For what? What you going to do with it if I give it to you? Saturn is a businessman. He rules over business. He's a fervent businessman. Oh, you can get it, but you just like with the banking system that Saturn rules. You know what you got to do? You got to show me how I'm going to get my money back. Too many of y'all want to go to the God, go to Orisha, and you want all this stuff, but you ain't got no plan. You ain't got no, you want to be successful. How you going to get there? What are you planning to do? You want to make money. Who going to pay you to do what? Like explain how you going to get to that reality and that status. You want to be independent. Don't you know independent costs? You never heard nobody say you got to pay the cost to be the boss. It goes and says, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Now, this entity, this spirit, is not the type that they do in the school system now. Everybody get a participation ribbon. Now, you fail, you don't get no participation. You repeat. The Bible says you return and do your first work all over again. You retain. You go back and start all. You don't start in the middle where you start failing at. You got to start from the beginning. Saturn says, much is given, much. I know that's right. That's my eldest right there. Now, I want to be fair on today about Saturn. Saturn is a good parent. And Saturn is going to reward you greatly when you do right. That's why it's important for you to go through your Saturn return. Why it's important for you to understand how this energy works. Now, I want to talk about this. Saturn, the metal that operates in that is called lead. This in the school we used to call the number 2 pencil. It's called a lead pencil. And when we did conjure, we used to get them number 2 pencils, and we did work against people on brown piece of paper, because not only brown represent the earth, they represent the ancestors and spirits, it also represent the flesh of the body. And so therefore we would use the number 2 pencil because that was Saturn energy. And we would bring judgment, or we would write their name with a number 2 pencil on an egg. You understand? Saturn is nothing to be played with. I don't know why, especially if you're an Aquarius or Capricorn, that the levels of defense that can come about utilizing Saturn. Saturn is the type of energy that you can take the literal momentum, the velocity. You can slow down. You can weigh your enemies down with that power. Huh? See, it's hard to talk about me when you got weights on your shoulder. It's hard, huh? Sometimes you got to take a metal or something lead and get you something that symbolizes their tongue and place that lead upon their tongue. How can you talk when you got a weight on your tongue? You understand? You don't see the creativity of the power of Saturn has no bounds. You understand? The ability to restrict. And some of y'all let people use your own power against you because you're not walking in your power. Huh? You're not walking in your power because you don't take out the time to learn how it operates and to utilize it and be effective with it. Because if you stand up for yourself, Saturn don't want no coward soldier. And so therefore Saturn gonna put you through things and see if you're gonna stand. Saturn, especially all of you that want to be in them gifted courses in school, those criteria demand more. For all of you that want to live high on the hog through Saturn, there's a demand. All of you that want to have power to speak those things that be not as though they were, and you want to elevate in status, oh baby, yes you can. But you got to understand how Saturn works. And Saturn is a rewarder of them that diligent. Diligent means hard working. That you are diligent in prayer. You're diligent in meditation. You're diligent in your giving. You are consistent and you are constant. And let me tell y'all something why a lot of people don't like Saturn. Especially if you're not emotionally, if you're emotionally unstable. You don't like Saturn coming in there and bringing order to your emotions. All of you that got scattered brains, your mind over here, your mind, Saturn brings that to order. You don't like structure. You don't like the structure that Saturn brings. Sometimes you don't understand that the best thing for you to move ahead in life is structure, baby, huh? Sometimes you think, well, I want to be free to do what I want to. Too much freedom will destroy you. Too much freedom will destroy you. Too much financial freedom. Too much mental freedom. Emotional freedom will destroy you. Huh? Having structure in your life can preserve your life. Huh? Punctuality. Some of y'all we call it the law of synchronicity. But some of y'all missing out on y'all blessing not because your prayer wasn't answered. You just showed up late. Some of y'all too early. Natasha Foster got you, honey. Trying to tell y'all. I thought y'all said y'all were ready for 2023. When you think about the benefits that are for to come in your life, listen. I just learned this today. People I've been hearing that Capricorn, the goat represents the Capricorn. I just learned today. I'm sharing it with y'all. I know we did sacrifices. We sacrificed goats, right? But I just learned today from another Tata that goats are very similar to the human energy. That's why goats are utilized, not human sacrifice, but goats are used because they have the same energetic makeup as a human. And Capricorn represents the goat. When people say they the goat in the family, huh? And for all of y'all that believe in Christianity, that means that Jesus Christ was a Capricorn. You understand? That's why he was in the temple whipping them and getting them money changes, because it's about order. 33 vertebrates. Climbing the Kundalini energy, status, raising status. When you are going around here doing spiritual work in your, Darius reading. Yeah, I seen that. Okay, thank you. I need y'all to understand it because it's Bible study tonight. If you're gonna like I got patchouli oil right here. I was looking for my patchouli herb. I don't know why I'm done with it. But anyway, patchouli is so grounding. When you hear the terminology grounding, think in the terms of a tree being planted by the rivers of living water. If a tree is not grounded, soil, it cannot grow. When your ideas are not grounded, those that operate with the air element, those that try to manifest with their emotions, if your emotions are not grounded, then it cannot manifest in this world. Everything that you want to see in your existence in this world has to come through Capricorn or Saturn. Saturn energy brings it down. When we work with the Loas, the reason why they use blood, because blood is an earth element. It brings it down to the earth level. The reason, even when we work with Veves and we use certain things, it's all about bringing that energy from the astral world or the etheric world down to this physical world. The reason why spirits are able to walk around in my house and in my church, because I have grounded those spirits and I've locked them into this world. Because without that grounding, they cannot exist in this dimension. You understand? Did you understand what I'm saying? See, you can't do real conjure if you don't know how to ground your power. That's why even in the natural, they ground the wires to bring that energy so that energy can be balanced. They say, well, we're grounding the wires. You got to be able to ground the power of God in your life so it can abide in you. A lot of times people feel the spirit, but they don't know how to ground that energy. Sometimes they get elevated to a certain realm, but they don't know how to bring that energy from that other dimension. See, when I go into a certain elevation, I bring that energy back with me and I ground it into, I ain't going to tell you how to do that. But anyway, when I'm working with certain spirits or when I'm in certain energetic atmospheres or dealing with certain things, I get some of that energy. And what I do is I ground it into the earth realm. A lot of you guys, if you don't have no respect for Saturn and you just look at Saturn as somebody that's come in and beat up on you, then how you going to keep fighting? Let me tell y'all something. With patchouli, how you going to keep money in your life without Capricorn? Earth element. If you want a consistent flow of revenue in your business, in your home, you got to work with Capricorn, Saturn. They rule that. Every energy has a dominion. I want to talk to all of y'all that want to elevate your status, and you trying to go around everything but Capricorn. You're not going to get status unless you deal with Saturn. Because that's what Saturn rules over. God gave every element their dominion. And that's that dominion. So how do I rise? What's going on my social media platform? They can't stop me from rising in my status because I have passed my test. Now I'm going to be rewarded. You don't want to stand in front of that goat trying to stop that goat from doing what it got to do. Because that goat will climb. It ain't got them hooves from nothing. That's why they say that Capricorn climbs the mountain. That's status. Status. You work with this patchouli, whether it's the herb, whether it's the oil, and this right here. When we do on certain work, we're always like in voodoo. We use cornmeal. It grounds the energy of the Loas. Every time you see certain things that people utilizing, a lot of y'all don't realize the energy of why they utilize it. And some of the people that doing, they don't even know why. They just saw another Mambo do it, they doing it. They saw another Voodoo Wasan do it, they doing it. A lot of people that practicing magic don't really understand what they're doing. They just repeating the process of what other people. But if they understood magic and energy, then they would understand that you just don't have to use cornmeal to ground spirits. Because if you understood how to bring that energy down, you would know how to keep it down. As they said, Jacob's ladder, they see Jacob seen the angels ascending and descending on the ladder. I have certain portals that stay open for my spirits to be able to come and go. Then I got this other one I want to talk to you guys about. This is Solomon's seal root, ruled by Saturn. It is utilized for wisdom, protection, spiritual cleansing, and success. It is also the water element. Why is that essential? Because you want a flow. You want to understand, if I want to elevate in my finances, I have to respect the work that's necessary. When you're working with these energies, and once again, I'm going to say this again. You are not going to rush Saturn. I'm going to say this to all of y'all, especially us fire signs. If you want status, then you're going to allow Saturn to have his perfect work. Father Time is in charge. All of you that lack time management and you are slowful, you're going to have struggles with Capricorn. You're going to have struggles with Aquarius. This right here, y'all. I got other stuff, but I want to utilize it because a lot of you guys don't understand. When somebody's trying to raise you in status, they got to work through that energy. And if you are a person that's disobedient or you do what you want to do when you want to do it, it's going to make the job even harder. All I'm saying, if that is your goal in 2023, to elevate your status, you no longer want to be where you are. You want things better in your life. You want things to grow. I'm talking to all of those that'll be watching this video. If you want somebody like me to help elevate your status, one of the things you need to do is learn how to follow instruction. Learn how to sow your seeds in season. Seasons matter. Capricorn, don't play with seasons, huh? And if you're not serious about your business, this ain't for you, because Capricorn is the season to be serious about your business. Locking down. Making sure you got everything you need. This is why Capricorn appears to be stingy. Because remember, it is winter time. So this is like the squirrel done stored up its nuts. No, it's not free. I don't know how long winter gonna last. That's why y'all think that Capricorn mean and nasty. No, Capricorn's, I don't know. Capricorn like them 5 wise. No, you want some oil, you better go down and buy you some oil. A lot of y'all think Capricorn's nasty, but Capricorn ain't gonna let you cause them to die in the wilderness, because they prepare for the storm. Huh? They got enough water for them and those. Huh? Capricorn will watch you be in the dark. Because the Capricorn be saying you should have paid your light bill instead of got your hair done. Oh, that's how Capricorn roll. Did you hear me? All of this unnecessary mercy and sympathy that y'all looking for, and you trying to grow in status, better let it go. You want a woman, a man of status? That God, the Spirit done brought them to a place of status, and you think they something to play with? Because you don't know what they had to go through to get elevated there. And they ain't gonna let you and nobody that look like you bring them down from where Saturn done brought them. Y'all understand that? I hope this making sense. So you tell Minister Mario, so you telling on me. Oh, I'm trying to tell you. Y'all run around here. Let me tell y'all something. Understand the energy. That's why I say everything is magic. I don't care. And I'm going to say this again because I need this to go through. All of y'all that don't like discipline and chastisement, you're not acting grown. You're not looking for correction. That means you're not looking for advancement. In order for me to get to my desired goal, I have had to be disciplined. I have had not to say things I wanted to say, do things I did not want to do. Discipline. You're not getting it unless you pass your test. I want that to get that through your head. Do all the candle burning you want to do. Do all the love spells you want to do. Do whatever. Because guess what? Capricorn, Saturn, if it wasn't done right, it's going to tear it down. If you don't got a spiritual permit, they're going to make you tear it down. Some of y'all think people throwing roots at y'all. Some of y'all think people doing witchcraft on y'all. And that's all. You did not have a spiritual permit. And Saturn will come in there and say, this is not the design. This is not your destiny. And it start tearing it up. This is not who you supposed to be with. This is not who you supposed to be around. This is not the job you supposed to be on. And you think all hell breaking loose. Ain't nothing but Satan. Saturn in there bringing order to your life. This is why I tell people, when you come to me, you dealing with the wind of change. You understand? If you ain't trying to walk in your destiny, leave Apostle Ely alone. Because Saturn is going to come in there and going to bring order in your life. And when you're not used to order and structure, you're going to think you in prison. You're going to think the devil himself or herself done stepped in your life. When you don't have a spiritual bedtime, you're going to have a problem. When you don't discipline your dietary functions, you're going to have a problem. Because Saturn said you're going to learn today. Huh? When mama say you better be in that house before dark, that come with consequences. I had, my son was telling me, it was so ingenious with him. One of my baby mamas, when she tell her kids to wash the dishes, and they don't want to wash the dishes, you know what she do? She pack up all the dishes and box them up. Oh, you're going to learn today. Discipline. When I say don't close no door in my house and you close the door, then the door come off. Discipline. You don't know how to make up the bed, then we're going to break the bed down and we're going to put it to the wall. Because according to the law, all you got to do is have a mat. You don't have to sleep in a bed. Discipline. Oh, you don't like to make up beds. You don't have to, baby. Because now you don't got one. That's how Capricorn work. Saturn work. Oh, you learn. Huh? See, all of us that done had that type of discipline in our life, you don't catch us with our pants down. Huh? I went out of town one time with my mom, my Virgo. One time. What's a hello from Detroit? All right there, Rhonda Cole. Huh? She told that, we was at McDonald's, she told that lady he'll have a #1 and a cup of water. I won't even go out of town with my own mama without my money. You don't have to teach me but one time. Catch me hungry one time. Somebody said major pain. Yes, sir. Huh? That's the only thing wrong with a lot of y'all in there. He said, that's my mama. Who? I bet you won't do it no more. A lot of y'all, the thing that y'all think is evil is the best thing for you, because you don't, let me tell you something, you won't get caught like that no more. Some of y'all run out. Listen, I have been taught. Okay, I got a message today. Let me tell y'all something. One thing you do not want to do with Apostle Ely. It's best to mess with me. Do not mess with my children. Y'all have no idea of my capabilities, and some of y'all are gonna mess around and find out. Even though my spirits heard what was said today, and I know they already going to do the work, but let me tell y'all something. Don't threaten a spiritualist children, and especially a Sagittarius raised by a Virgo with Capricorn as his north node. Let me say it to you like this. I will put Satan out of business. I will make Satan find another job. You think you wicked and you think you evil? I'll make you look like a choir boy or choir girl. I'll make you look like Mother Teresa. Don't worry about it, son. Because this is definitely not y'all battle. Even though I ain't even worried about it, because y'all got spirits around y'all. If you think I'm out here don't protect my children, you are sadly mistaken. But hey, sometimes people think it's a game. I guess because I'm a pastor. I don't know the dark arts. A lot of you guys don't know what we had to go through to get to these certain statuses spiritually. But I want you to understand, Saturn did not allow us to skip through there. We had to learn. And if you want to grow in status and ability, you're going to have to learn too. You're going to have to discipline yourself. Just like I had to put my money where my mouth is, ma'am and sir, you're going to have to put, as long as you keep trying to find the cheat way and, baby, take it. I'm going to tell y'all what my mama told me. I want to go outside and play. She told me to clean up my room. I didn't want to clean my room. I walked around that room. No, she told me, you can take all day. You ain't going nowhere. You're going to clean that room. Huh? And then I kept on. She came in there and beat me. And then I still had to clean my room in tears. You understand? And I didn't go outside. That's what Saturn going to do to some of y'all. Instead of you doing what you're supposed to do, you going to size around. That's what she would say. Size around till you make Saturn come on in there and kick the door down and slam you on the ground, on your neck and all that other stuff. And now you still got to do it, but you got to do it wounded. I'm already got the ones I was working on out of the way. I need some more practice. They have no idea. Listen, y'all have no idea. My kids something else. Like when I used to in church, when certain preachers would come to my church, I didn't want to deal with them. I sick my kids on them. Some of y'all have no idea of my kids' capabilities. My children ain't like your children. My children are hiding behind the skirt tail of their daddy. I've been teaching my children conjure a long time, and they don't watch me operate over and over. And pretty much, I make sure they have certain things, so in case they can't get in touch with me, they already got what they need. And do your due diligence. Somebody, Shamara said, noted. We'll proceed with caution. This real talk. Y'all need to go study Capricorn and Saturn energy for real, and stop making Saturn seem like it's such a monster, when the truth of the matter is the best thing for you. It makes you respect people, places, and things. It makes you respect power. It makes you respect authority. It makes you respect seasons and times. It shows you, it makes you walk in dignity and honor. Saturn is a great planet. Only reason why I didn't like Saturn at that time, because I didn't like the restriction that Saturn was putting on me. I'm a fire sign. I got to move. Saturn, you ain't ready. You not ready. You ain't ready. You need to know this back and forth. What's up, Mary Bond? So I hope this helped. I hope y'all really took this seriously and realized that if you were trying to elevate in status, we can be monsters if we are pushed. Yes. And it's necessary. I'm going to read for, I hope I encourage you with those Saturn placements and stop undermining the power of reasoning and the safety that Saturn brings to each and individual person that allows it to have its perfect work. And you will be perfected in measures, and you will be honored, and you will be rewarded. One thing about Saturn will, if you go through what you're supposed to go through, Saturn gonna reward you. It's gonna be worth it. That's why the Bible says this light affliction cannot be compared to the glory that shall be revealed. That's Saturn. When you go through and you pass that test, oh boy, Jacob went through. But he got turned into Israel. What did my baby say? Ain't that something? Let me tell y'all something. I'm such a hypocrite. When my children were babies, I called them niggas. Now they grown, full grown men. Now I'm talking about my babies. Boy, I need help. Yes, great teaching. Just to let you know, I like the shirt. Thank you, Darius. Thank you, son. Appreciate that. Let's see. All right, I got a reading for Darius, Pisces first, then Natasha, Aquarius, and then Trey says he wants one. Cancer. Thank you, Sister Jackie. I'm gonna make y'all start loving this energy that y'all got. 'Cause I gotta break this down. Wait till we get into these classes. Then you go back and do your root work. Then you go back and do your hoodoo. Then you go back and do your Obia work. Then you go back and do work with the Veves. Then you go back and work with the Loa and see how much more effective. What's up, Jealous Sweets, honey? Y'all make sure y'all get those candles before I run out, and then you be around here looking crazy. And I got Saturn energy, so you know I am be like, hey, you had an opportunity. We only have, I think, 45 left, I think, for New Year's. All right, we got Darius first. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Darius the Pisces. Darius the Pisces. Darius the Pisces. That which is in the dark, bring into the light of my eyes concerning Darius the Pisces. What is it that this Pisces needs to focus on? What is it that this Pisces needs to focus on? We're talking about 2023. Let's see what's going on with my Pisces. How do we summon ancestors? Can you explain that real quick? Summoning is, I can't really explain it quickly, but what I can tell you, there's some of your ancestors live inside of yourself, which is in your DNA, and then there's other spirits or ancestral that has to be summoned through invocation, and they may have to come from other spaces and dimensions in order to get to you. So you got to also have a place. This is why some of you guys, especially if you got an ancestor altar, calling them with purpose and offerings, doing proper divination before you call them to make sure that you have what they need when they get there. So in order, whether you're just asking questions or whether you're getting them to do a working. I'm getting mine Friday before I know you. That's right, baby. All right, Darius, your first shadow card comes up, and shadow for Pisces is self-esteem. It says, hey, hey, hey. It says, with the divine energy of this sequence of letters, I am connected to the power of the ancient high priest of the temple to heal all areas of my life. Woo! Isn't that awesome? Including health problems, financial difficulties, and relationship conflicts. This card right here is talking about focusing in your energy and connecting to the divine energy, which is water energy, because that's Pisces, the divine mother. I'm gonna give him some salt water too. This card right here is talking about focusing on restoration and healing, which I like to use the word being made whole when it comes to your health, your finances, and your relationship. This card, also middle card, is talking about recapturing the sparks. Ooh, I like this too. Both of your cards are talking about divine energy. All right, come on, Darius. What you doing? Some conjure there, son? Yud Lamed Yud. It says shards of light are drawn out of the destructive entities that reside within my being. Their life force is cut off, and I am then replenished with divine energy. Life grows brighter each and every day as billions of sacred sparks return to my soul. This is talk. I was saying earlier about restoration, but this is talking about your divine energy and a lot of aspects of yourself that you have spread out, being there and trying to do for this and that. This is talking about regaining yourself, becoming whole as a person, your energy coming back home. But this is also talking about anything that's attached to you that was draining you or pulling your energy. There's a cutoff that's taking place as well. And then your outcome. Oh, I like this. Outcome card. Remember, water element is a portal for spirits to come through, and his ancestors are coming through. Are you going to be in my service on the New Year's Day? Because this is your outcome card. That's kind of spooky. Chet Bet Va. It said, I invoke the memories of loved ones who have passed on. I see them surrounded with the light of this name. I meditate to elevate their souls to higher levels in the spiritual world. I am open to receive their guidance and support. I believe in what's coming up in 2023, that you're going to have a lot of encounters with your ancestors, and there's a lot of information going to be coming to you, Darius, and there's also elevating your ancestors because of certain workings that you're going to be doing in 2023. This is definitely in your future. I see that a lot of things are going to be, you're going to be made whole going into 2023, and spiritually you're going to elevate as well as your ancestors. If I was you, I would read Psalm 100 because it's time to give God the praise. Yes. All right, Natasha Foster, where are you, sweetheart? Sweetheart. Yes. And let me say this to my Chris in Philadelphia, my Sagittarius. I want to say this to you. When it comes to your ancestors, be as private about your ancestors, their information as possible. Because if too many people get information, until you learn how to protect your ancestors from other people tampering or trying to block them, keep that on the low, especially your ancestry. Because people, when they want to try to stop you from progressing, they try to block your communication with your ancestors and your spirits. So just be mindful of that, who you trust with that type of information. Natasha Foster. All right. Here we go, my Aquarius. It says, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on with my Aquarius. That air element. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. Ooh. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes, concerning Natasha Foster, the Aquarius. Natasha. Ooh. Ebasa. Rabande se. Iko rabande de yokosai. Aquarius. Ebasa de behesa. Esa rabandese. My God. There's a lot of light that I see around your third eye. Ebasa. And I will keep some type of covering on your head because your portal is open. Your Esa rabandere esandere la bosha. Ando babo sandere la bohosaya. Esa ayere de okose. Woo, I feel that. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eye. What is it this Aquarius needs to focus on? You have to be careful, because with your energy and your portal open like that, other spirits see that light, because I can see it. Yes, sir. Woo. Lord, have mercy. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. We got Esa. Wee, hold on. Hold your mule, Sir Shirley Caesar say. Woo! Esa bande. Yes, baby. Woo, Natasha Foster got me going. Yes, sir, baby. My Aquarius. Enough is never enough. Your shadow card comes up. Delayed none yud. It said, my eyes and heart remain focused on the end goal at all times. Look at here, look at here. Aquarius, your shadow card comes up. Your eyes and heart are in alignment. Your third, look at this. Oh my God, look at it. Your eye. If the eye be single and full of light, the whole body is full of light. Then it said, my heart is fixed, trusting in the... Woo. It said, I awaken the persistence and the passion to never, that means never settle for less. This card right here is coming up strong. Esa for Natasha Foster. Not only being persistent, you are being persistent, putting in work, and that means they're saying, do not settle for anything less than what you're asking for. This is your shadow. This is coming up in shadow for Aquarius. Look at your middle card. Your middle card comes appreciation. This card says a yin non va. Elevations are coming in strong. It says appreciation, thankfulness, gratitude. These noble attributes of Moses arise within by this name. Infused with these attributes, I retain and enjoy all the blessings and the treasures in my life. This card right here, oh my God, this is anointing. This card right here, Natasha Foster, this is a season for you for being rewarded for passing your test. This is when it says he's a rewarder of them that did. This message was really, really for you. And this is talking about showing appreciation. And I'm going to say this to you. It is not only that you're going to show appreciation for what you have and thankfulness and gratitude, but this, you're also going to be in the season where people are going to be showing you appreciation and thankfulness for you and gratitude for you being in their life. Then your outcome card, happiness. Aquarius. If you ever wonder when your season was going to come, these cards, this is the day. My God. It said, va he va. It said, I find strength to restrain selfish longings. This talk about discipline. Through this name, I ask for what my soul needs and not what my ego wants. I find the deep appreciation for whatever life brings me. This brings me happiness in the deepest of sense. Girl, for this being an Aquarius with Saturn telling you that they're going to reward you. I know they say the song says see what the end gonna be. I want to stick around and see, because these cards right here and Saturn saying it's your season for reward. Girl, they better not work. They better not gotta get in the way of this freight train. Yes. Woo. Good God, Jesus. All right, Trey, Cancer. Esa. Who felt that? Sometimes people act like I'm the one. I read what the Spirit give me. Whoo. Girl, you done suffer. And now you for the rain. Yes, sir. Thanks be unto God, mighty and zombie. Your faithfulness, your dedication, your consistency is for to pay off. CXX freight train coming down the line, y'all. Yes. You might have been silent, but God for the bless loudly. Loudly. The Bible said came as a sound of a mighty rushing wind. Trey, you ready? Did I get everybody? Ooh. I might have missed somebody. Oh, there you go. I'm here. All right. Trey next. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Trey the Cancer. Trey the Cancer. Trey the Cancer. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. That which is in the dark, bring it to the... What is it that this Cancer needs to focus on? What is it that this Cancer needs to focus on? All right, here we go for Cancer. Whew. All right, we got Cancer coming up here in Shadow. Let's see what Shadow got for Cancer. Casting yourself in a favorable light. Oh, Rhonda. Okay. Apologize. Rhonda. Oh, that's Rhonda from Detroit. Pisces. Shadow comes up. Mem Chet Yud. It said, my own being is illuminated beautifully, suffused with the Creator's radiance. Oh, Trey. Everyone around me sees the positive and beautiful aspects of my true self, as opposed to the distorted and dark image projected by my ego. Cancer coming up, it talks about that your light is going to actually override a lot of things this year. Because this is Shadow and this going into 2023. The light in you is going to permeate a lot of things, and people are going to see a lot of good, that lunar energy, that positive energy. A lot of times it seems like you may be in a dark state, but this year you're going to be shining a lot more this year than you ever shined before. And it talks about being in alignment with the radiance of the Creator. This is Elohim. It also talks about the beautiful aspect. This is when your truest self is going to emerge going into this year. I believe it's already budding, but I believe it's going to really take place within the first 2 to 3 months of the year, January, February, into March. You're going to really see budding in your true self. Then your middle card says, enough is never enough. In your middle card, Cancer. Daled Nun Yud. It says, my eyes and heart are focused on the end goal at all times. I awaken the persistence and passion to never, that means never ever settle for less. This card right here is saying that you have put procrastination on the back burner. This card right here talks about you have an end game. You have a motive that is driving your passion. And it says that also in this card right here, it said do not settle for anything beneath what you've asked for. And then look at your outcome card for 2000. Unconditional love is coming. Unconditional love is the outcome card. Hey, Ayin. The laws of attraction. Look at this. You got 2 cards talking about, let me finish it. Like attract like. It said, when I emulate the Creator's love for all humankind, I bring love into my own life and I create harmony between myself and other people, and between humanity and the natural world. I like this card because this right here saying you're going to be aligning with destiny. Because you got 2 cards talking about the Creator. The Creator is the Elohim. And both of your cards talking about the light of God and the love of God. So the light of God, this is the yin and yang in operation. So you're going to be aligning yourself with yin and yang. You're going to be more balanced going into 2023 than you ever have. That's probably why all this other stuff is going to be happening for you. You're coming online. All right, Rhonda, Pisces. Are we listening? Are we here? All you got to do is type in here so I know that you're listening. Oh, I'm enjoying myself. See, y'all make this worth it. All right, here go. Rhonda. Rhonda Pisces. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Rhonda Pisces. Rhonda Pisces. I don't know if, do you have anybody in your bloodline? Because I'm gonna say that I was gonna say Masonic order, but it's coming up more Eastern Star. I don't know. Did it? My first that which is in the dark, bring it to light of my eyes concerning Rhonda, the Pisces. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. Not to your knowledge. That is in there. Hold on. Look at these cards. Something that is hidden shall be revealed. What is that this Pisces needs to focus on? I'm seeing the Bible. I'm seeing magic being worked. See what's going on with this Pisces. Old soul energy. Memories comes up. Va Shin Resh. It said the power of memory arises within my consciousness. Lessons of life are deeply ingrained in my being. For this to come up in Pisces, Pisces rule, these are old souls, and this is really coming up about life lessons and patterns in your subconscious mind. A lot of things that I don't know if you know this or not, but a lot of things that you're operating in not necessarily are your personal thoughts, but they're actually thoughts or energies that were passed down to you. Then your middle card. Your real power sits in your subconscious mind. Because a lot of your conversations are being had with inside of your mind. But this card right here is talking about the power of memories, reflection. Things that you're focusing on. It says casting yourself in a favorable light. This is coming up for Pisces in the middle. It says Mem Chet Yud. Because I'm picking up some negative energy. It says Mem Chet Yud. It says my own being is illuminated beautifully, surfaced with the Creator's radiance. Everyone around me sees the positive, beautiful aspects of my true self, as opposed to the distorted and the dark image projected by my ego. By Pisces operating with glamour energy, I feel like people are not perceiving you for who you truly are. And I feel like that has a lot to do with how you are positioning yourself. Because these cards are talking about lessons, experiences. These cards are talking about being people able to see your true and your positive attributes and how the beautiful, because water, Poseidon is a very, most Piscean people have very beautiful energy, very glowing energy. And this card right here, I'm inclined to believe that there's something going on that is, whether it could be gossip, it could be some form of slander. Something is trying to distort the real beauty of the person or the positive intentions of this particular Pisces. And then your middle, look at here. Here it is. Looks can kill, protection from the evil eye. That's in your outcome card. Aleph Lamed Deled. It says, my own potential to cast the evil eye at others is diminished. A shield of positive energy surrounds me, providing protection from negative glances, looks of envy, mean-spirited intentions of other people. Pisces, I don't know who you're around. Your cards, I do feel some type of negative speaking or some type of slander, gossip around you. And then it came up for you to protect against the evil eye. This means that people have a problem with you and that energy. But this card is talking about making sure you shield and protect yourself. I don't know necessarily if you have the bracelet, the blue tiger eye, or anything that protects against the evil eye, but I would encourage you to make sure that you are protecting and cleansing yourself from this energy, especially going into 2023. I would keep my plans to myself or my goals to myself until you get your energy up to make sure that you are fully protected. My family are jealous. Baby, it's actually only the reason why I have a problem with this read right here, because this is actually coming out in your outcome card. So this is mean that you're actually going into 2023 with that energy. And I do have a bracelet on my website. It's called Blue Tiger's Eye. It's a $60 bracelet, but I normally consecrate it for a $100 donation. Actually get stronger than that, but most people can just do the $160. And I consecrate it and send it out to you. If you don't have that, or if you have some form of anything that you can do, certain conjure to protect yourself, do not sleep on this energy. Make sure you're shielding yourself, because it's coming up in 2000. If I were you, I would read Psalm 59 and do some type of cleansing. I do have cleanses on my website, but do some type of cleansing work. Oh, thank you, Natasha. I do have people on here that have this bracelet. Anytime this card comes up, I always recommend that bracelet to people, and to get that consecration done, unless you're able to consecrate it on your own. But I do offer that service. I can make them as strong as you want them. Minister Mario, is that everybody? Make sure I got everybody. Brazo Forte. Y'all, I am so excited about what I'm doing. But I hope I encourage y'all to work along. You're quite welcome. I hope I encourage you guys to work along with Saturn energy and to benefit from all that it has. And if you go through the process, great is thy reward. Enter into his joy. All right, you quite so welcome, Rhonda Collins. You welcome, baby. All right, don't forget, work with your the patchouli. What else I had put up here? Oh, and seal of Solomon, seal root. This right here, I believe in grounding energy and spirits. I like when I call a spirit. Unless it's a spirit that let me say this. There are certain spirits I call, but I send them back. But there's other spirits that I call for protection. Like I have certain spirits that walk with my children that I call. Those spirits are until the day my children die. Then those spirits go back into the spirit world where they come from. But as long as my kids are on this planet, certain spirits walk with them, even the ones that don't speak to me. I have certain spirits out there that guard and protect them because they're my children. They're just wisdom, regardless. They came through these nuts, and so therefore I feel responsible to protect them. All right. One of the things that I want you guys to know, when you get ready to walk into those that are in the area, we have some surprise guests that are going to be showing up to our New Year service, our drumming. I don't want to spoil the surprise. I am going to tell the members of my church to be on your best behavior, because I got people coming in from different spaces and different places that we gonna bring the spirits down on the 1st of January. Yes, we is. I'm gonna show them some magic, as I like to say. Thank you to each and every one of you guys. Much love to all of you guys that support me, support my website, a part of my Patreon, that's a part of my classes. You are going to thank God that you joined those classes. I can rest assure you that. Apostle Ely do not disappoint. And I want to say to also Minister Mario, my staff, and those that work along with me to get things done, thank you so much. Also, one of my newly sons that we're going to be getting him together soon, as well as Darius. Appreciate you. Much love. What time is the service on the 1st? We will be eating 4 through 6, but the drumming does not start until 6 p.m. So if you're anywhere in the area, Miami, as far as you got time to come from Jacksonville, Georgia. My son lives in Valdosta. He comes down here too. We gonna be doing some stuff on the 1st. Yeah. Minister Mario birthday is on the 1st, so we is going to be We gonna be talking to dead people. That's all I can tell you. For real. We gonna be talking, working with dead people on the first. Ancestors. Eguns, as some people call. Some people call them mortals. Well, they're gonna be in our church. In and out. Okay? So we thank God for each and every one of you guys. Hit that like button, share. Go back if you came in and you didn't hear the message. Go back, get that information. So you be ready to rumble. All right. Much love to each and every one of you guys. Good night.